This is Caleb Regan at the Mother Earth News Fair with Anne Hallowell. And you're with Mercer County 4-H and Shenango Farm?
Piece of the Shenango Farm. We're along the Shenango River in Mercer County.
In what state is that?
Pennsylvania, about 60 miles south of Erie.
Okay. And you raise llamas. Do you raise any other livestock?
Over the years we have raised sheep and goats. We do have chickens. We've had a couple horses, and of course dogs and cats.
Sure. So with regard to the classic llamas that you folks are raising, what made you go classic llama instead of, I mean, a guard animal, say border collie, or a pack animal, say a donkey? What made you guys do the classic llama?
The classic llamas we like because they are, if you look at them, they don't have so much fiber on them, because besides doing the guard work and other things, we like to hike with them. And when you're packing and hiking, it's nicer if they have a shorter fiber. And also the coarser guard hairs on the top of their fiber, that helps them keep the plant materials out of their fiber. It also helps shed the water if it rains. And the downy fiber underneath, the undercoat, is still very soft and downy, so you can make things out of it. I've made scarves and mittens and all kinds of things. It's just that you don't get a lot of the fiber out of these guys as you might get from like a long-wooled animal or an alpaca.
Okay.
So these are much easier to maintain, especially if you have them as a working animal. And hopefully this guy will get trained to pull a cart soon, when I have time.
And are there certain livestock they do better or worse with, as far as companion animal, guardian animals on farm?
They're fine with all kinds of stock animals. As far as I've heard people using them to guard everything from chickens and turkeys, free-range chickens and turkeys, to alpacas and even cattle in some areas where the coyotes are bad. They'll put them in with the cattle during calving season to help protect the calves.
Okay.
The only thing you probably wouldn't want to use guard llamas with is if you have some kind of dogs like border collies or herding dogs, because the herding dogs try to herd by intimidation, and these guys aren't as easily intimidated, so you may get some conflicts with those kind of dogs and llamas. They're fine with the guardian dogs like a Great Pyrenees or something like that, Anatolian, but the herding dogs they don't do well with.
Okay. And lastly, what was your favorite thing about, or what is your favorite thing about presenting and having your animals at the Mother Earth News Fair, and building on that, what compelled you guys to come here this year?
Boy, that's kind of a broad question. What was fun was just knowing that there's so many people that were interested. And, there's people that have never touched any animals before other than like cats or dogs, and they're so impressed because the llamas are so gentle and easy to deal with. And what got me interested, and I have a friend here that was a vendor, and she said, you should do a packing demonstration. I said, yeah, maybe I could do that, and I thought it would be a good experience for the 4-H kids to come here and just see all that's going on. And especially when I heard they were going to have the American Livestock Breeds Conservancy here and the Seed Savers Exchange. There's a lot of good things here for people to look at and learn from. Mm-hmm. And I just hoped that I was one of them.
Sure. And with regard to the 4-H kids, what do you think they take away from this?
Wow, I think they're taking away a great experience, because there's just so much going on. Again, there's so much to learn and to be educated, and I think for them dealing with the public, and it's made them learn what they know about the llamas. The kids, they have a habit of saying, yeah, we know this, but when they have to turn around and explain it to somebody, it makes them learn better.
Sure.